The Pixar Theory, created by John Negroni. He suggested that the Pixar films are connected because of the Easter eggs that are shared between Pixar's various films. Such examples are the Luxo Ball, A113, and the Pizza Planet truck. Several people have done their own interpretation of the Pixar Theory timeline to put things in order, but I'm here today to tell you that the Pixar Theory is complete and utter
horse hockey.
Why, you may ask? Because it has quite a few flaws. But the biggest flaw, in my opinion, is one movie, and it happens to be my favorite movie ever, Cars. Ironic, right? But the thought of anthropomorphic vehicles being connected to mostly organic characters makes no sense to me. I always thought Cars was an alternate universe to the human universe. But enough chit-chat. Let's get down to the brass tacks. For reference, we'll be using YouTubers, the Super Carlin Brothers Pixar Theory. According to their theory, all of the movies are connected by the power of memories and emotions. That's how the toys from Toy Story are alive. That's evident in Toy Story 4 when Bonnie makes Sporky and he comes alive. The power of the human mind makes everyday objects come to life in the Pixar universe, according to the theory. That's how the cars come to life. They say the cars take on the personality of their past owner. The reason the humans are gone are in cars because they're on a by and large starship, setting the premise of WALL-E. So the cars are left to roam the earth. But flaw number one presents itself. If you watch Cars, then you remember the tractor tipping scene. So if the cars take on the personality of their past owner, does that mean cows drove the tractors, a bull drove Frank, and birds flew miniature airplanes? That's right, there's a wrench in a theory. Animals driving vehicles doesn't make sense, unless it's Go Dog Go. Flaw number two, the Cars world itself. The scenery in the Cars world is all car related, to rock formations, mountains, and structures. It's all car themed. Examples in Radiator Springs are the mesa that sits behind the courthouse is in the shape of a radiator cap, and behind the mesa is Cadillac Range. There are 6 rock formations in the shape of late 50s Cadillac rear ends. And let's not forget Willie's Butte. It's in the shape of a hood ornament. Hell, even the clouds look like tire tracks. So you're telling me that the cars had the time and the resources to rebuild the world to resemble them? Yeah.
I don't think so, Tim.
Flaw number 3, the cars themselves. Memories and emotions may work for toys as a life source because they have eyes, a mouth, and movable appendages. But cars have none of those things. It doesn't make sense because if that were the case, that means they'd have to grow organs such as eyes, tongue, lungs, and a digestive system because they eat, breathe, and sleep just the same as you and me. If that's the case, this sounds like Thomas and the Magic Railroad, and that movie doesn't make sense to Thomas fans. But getting back to Cars, the movies themselves explains the cars are more car than human. Such examples are in the first movie when Lightning is on trial for destroying the town road. We see a painting behind Doc Hudson with cars rolling out of a factory. Mac says this to McQueen when he finds him.
Thank the manufacturer, you're alive!
And in Cars 2, Miles Axelrod, with a disguised voice, had this to say.
They stopped manufacturing us, stopped making our parts.
And there are little kid cars. Kids can't drive real cars. And last but not least, at the end of the first movie, during the credits, when they're at the drive-in movie theater, the cars are watching car versions of Toy Story, A Bug's Life, and Monsters, Inc. So with all that in mind, Cars proves the Pixar theory doesn't hold up. But please, take this information with a grain of salt. And there will be a part 2, but I'll be discussing a different movie. And if you have a topic that you would like me to discuss, drop a comment. But with that, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.